Afraid of mistakes on the piano? This app focuses you on the details and problems until you make no more mistakes. We combine the idea of learning with flashcards with a kind of AI that learns where errors occur.
Whoops! Oh! No! Nah!
After a play-along phase, you can practice in your own way and at your own pace. To illustrate, the playing robot will only try to correct one of its many errors. The first mistake again. Ah, that's how it should sound. Here one can scroll and try out phrasing, fingering, dynamics, and everything else. Perhaps the question arises, what are these colorful bars for? Let's play a note from soft to loud. Look, it only captures dynamics. Now let's try different pitches. Height shows dynamics, width shows duration, and color shows pitch. This makes it easier to recognize poor phrasing, uneven articulation, or smeared notes. Now, let's see what a real performance looks like. A passage from Bach's Italian Concerto, interpreted by Glenn Gould. We transcribed this passage to MIDI while preserving the original dynamics to analyze it here. Do you see how the trill forms a curve in the lower register, the blue bars? Remember, this MIDI transcription is not perfect, just like the playback, but it can be well estimated. The idea is not to aim for straight lines here, but to give this dimension a lively and rounded architecture. Neglecting this is like mispronouncing every word and sentence. That would be fatal. Essentially, music conveys emotion and structure through this. The notes are just the colors. Now the bot plays with timing, duration, and dynamics errors, not just wrong notes. Let's see how the app handles these additional error dimensions.
Bam! Wait! Nope. Uh-oh. Boom! La la. Hold on. Bang! Wham! Sing! Zap! Wait! Nope. Uh-oh.
The MIDI bot plays again. Notice the blue annotations for timing errors and the green ones for dynamics mistakes. These are the new error dimensions in action. Listen to the mistake again. Perfect! That's the right way. We now fast forward 5 days of practice by the bot until it plays perfectly. Last card, the bot now plays without errors. Here you see a general score chart. Such charts about the overall score are the least informative. It reduces everything you can do to just single numbers, similar to gamification apps. At best, it shows whether the app recognizes progress at all. You should use the other analysis tools and the dynamics display to see qualitative progress that no app can ever fully capture. However, the chart also shows that the app has adjusted the tempo. The orange line shows that the tempo starts at medium, slows down until control is reached, slowly but variably increases as you get better, and once you master the piece, it oscillates between slower and faster tempos to gain more control and keep up speed. You can see the app ensures enough control is achieved before speeding up. We think it's a good idea to practice with systematic tempo adjustments. The app learns which sections are not played well, and you can add suggested sections as flashcards, or you can define a custom section that you want to practice. Here's the score again with error probabilities. Sometimes you think certain notes fail randomly, but often there's a pattern. You can see this here as error probabilities accumulate. Of course, there's also a view with a reasonable zoom level and other kinds of error inspection. Here are some common mistakes that can occur when practicing music. The app prevents these structurally by interrupting the practice process often enough. It offers tools to inspect things and makes practical considerations about what would be important next, and repeatedly initiates a new phase of concentration. The app also checks rhythm, note length, and dynamics of every note played. It supports four-hand pieces or other chamber music with accompaniment, where the score of the other people is heard but not shown. Solos of others can also be skipped. And there are also many possibilities for technical exercises in every key and chord quality, as well as swing eighths with drum accompaniment. Thank you! Link in the description, and here, simply try it out even without an account or costs.